you still need to exist. Like, who are you? What's your personality? What's your passion? Everything, your purpose, everything should still be with you. Then, while complementing the other or getting into a relationship, do you get? But when this thing happens, now instead of the people around them to be like, oh, okay, we get it, even though you don't get it, don't dismiss the person. Don't be like, I beg, this thing you're carrying your head. Me, unko, am I not a human being? You don't have the same mental resilience as the other person. You might have built your own. You might have been able to get past it because you have a stronger sense of self. But this other person doesn't have. And the person is trying to like reach out, trying to understand, why am I feeling this way? Instead of you to like just give a listening ear, apart from giving a listening ear, you can also say, okay, I think you need to go and see a psychologist, a therapist. No, but this side of the world, once you make a psychologist or therapist, they say, this person is going mad. But no, sometimes people just need a neutral person to talk to that can understand them. So instead of just dismissing the person's feelings, because most times when you dismiss it, you make the person feel bad, feel worse, like feel less of a person. Because the person can't understand, why is this person moving on with their life like nothing happened? This person had the worst heartbreak. Nothing happened. This person is just moving on. But me, just this little one, and it's almost like my world is going. I'm almost like committing suicide. Because they don't understand their own level. And so that's why when it comes to mental resilience, it's very important that to understand that we all have different levels. And yes, sense of self is like, I'll call it number one of building your mental resilience. Because once you understand that you exist outside any of all these aspects of your life, and you figure a way to balance it all out, then whenever any of these things happen, you can readjust your mindset, like I spoke earlier in the previous one. So yeah, so I think with this, you'll be able to understand, like briefly, like how these things work. So that when next somebody is like, oh, I'm going through this, I lost my job, somebody left me, this happened to me, you won't just dismiss the person based on you've gone through it. Just understand that everybody has different levels. And that the fact that you have a high level doesn't mean your neighbor, your sister, every other person has a lower level. So just be kinder to them with your words. Some people just need you to listen. It's not that you give them the advice. Some just need you to listen. So don't just dismiss anybody like that. And if you're actually going through stuff, try and reach out to people. If it's people that you're not sure that can relate with you, try. There are so many online therapy things that like, even in Nigeria here, that give like free counseling and stuff. Don't feel